What's up guys, it's SofaSpy and I'm here to give you 3 tips that will help you survive to the top 10 in PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. The first tip is at the very start of the game. You should always land in areas that are not that populated, such as the mountains or the woods. People don't realize, but you can find the same amount of guns, the same medical kits, the same king pillars in these royal and wooded lodges. What I normally do is you should always find a car. That way you can drive between the lodges instead of walking. This will definitely increase the amount of guns, the amount of ammo, the amount of medical supplies that you get between, at the very start of the game, instead of having to walk between these, because to walk from lodge to lodge in a royal environment is pretty much near impossible and you won't find that much loot. So you pretty much need a car in order to maximize your output of looting in the royal environment. And don't get me wrong when I say this, but there are still conflict out in the royal environment. It's not as much as cities, but you will still have conflict. But the fact is, the conflict is a lot less demanding, and not only is it less demanding, but you can also avoid conflict because the conflict is long range in most royal settings. You will rarely see the same, close quarters combat that you will see in the cities or in a military base, which gives pretty much the mountains and the lodges a strategic advantage to last longer in the game. My second advice is always play stealth, and the best stealth weapon in PUBG, believe it or not, is the grenade. If you have a suppressor on your gun, then yes, use your suppressor. But in a scenario where you don't want to give up your position, but at the same time you want to kill an enemy, the grenade is your best friend. The reason why is when you fire a shot in PUBG, it's loud. Everyone can hear it, but not only can everyone hear it, people can easily pinpoint it if they're wearing headphones, and everyone in PUBG wears headphones. When you throw a grenade, it does not make a sound. The only sound it makes is when it explodes, and the explosion only occurs far away from you where your opponent just died. So it is impossible for them to pinpoint your exact location. This is very true when it comes to the final circle and everyone is within 100 meters of each other. You can easily tell where a shot came from when you're 100 meters away. Not only can you easily tell, but you can easily pinpoint the exact location if you're wearing headphones. This is why using grenades is the best option in close quarters circles during the late stages of the game. The final tip is pretty much just be aware of your surroundings. When you are running, always be constantly scanning to your left, your right, and also behind you. This is something that a lot of people fail to do. They run to the next objective, but yet they fail to look behind them and they fail to see that someone's actually pursuing them, someone like me, because that's how I get a lot of my own kills. Also, you should be aware of noises. When you hear a vehicle coming, you should always hit the ground and look in the direction of where the vehicle is coming. You should always determine whether or not you should engage the vehicle. If the vehicle can't see you and it keeps driving along, do not engage it. Why? Because chances are there are 5 other people who have also spotted the vehicle. If you shoot, it will give up your location and they'll have those other 5 people now looking at you. When you're in the final circle or whenever you're in a heated situation, do not use the option menu. Try to learn the hotkeys for healing. This is a mistake I made in this game. I tried to pop a painkiller instead of using a hotkey, and well, you can see the enemy spotted me using the painkiller, and I couldn't spot him because I had the menu open, and he ended up winning the game. Pretty much the third tip I have for you: just be aware of your surroundings. Do not lose focus of your surroundings, and you will easily dominate this game.